snatched out. I mean, I was not looking for much for it. Ugh.
100%. Still sealed. It's a good deal.
So,
Fievel Milskowitz. $1.99. Maybe. Pretty rare G.I. Joe find at Savers. The rest are just whatever, but that one's rare. Nice.
What's up? Steve wanted to get some stuff out of the case.
Excuse me.
All right. All right. So side of the case. All right. So help him out. And Steve, you're next.
I'm going to get stuff out of this case. You're more than welcome, sir. Thank you.
The case is
Shannon, I got his Batmobile.
okay.
I already called him. I was at the case first, but whatever.
Rob told me to give it to Steve. Who's Steve?
That's me. I'm not Steve. Right.
I don't want everyone reaching in here from over me. So tell me what you guys want.
And the Secret Sam thing.
One at a time. Secret Sam. He called. Steve already got one. You got the blaster.
Which is the blaster?
Secret Sam.
I'll take that.
Who's next?
The big
this is next. You? Which ones?
Which is the blaster? Is that
Which
it?
one's the blaster you want?
That's the big black gun.
You want the big one? Sure.
Had one of those hanging out in my basement forever.
What's
It's my dad. Yeah, it was my dad's. Yeah, thing's awesome. It's boom. Yep.
Blaster coming out.
Thank you.
It's missing
Okay,
the sight
okay,
though. Doesn't have the sight on it.
That.
Yeah, mine doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take the 0M, the card thing.
Skip the next card, get the next card over.
Hey Shannon, can I have the Darth Vader and take a look at the Darth Vader?
Yeah,
in the case here, please?
absolutely. You all set?
Yeah, can I look at a couple of the Joes down there? If
Yeah,
he's all set?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll take that one. But I mean, you know, for the price that these are going for, I can't.
Yeah, I know.
But I gotta.
I gotta close this up, guys.
Okay.
You know what you want?
Let's see.
I can pick one more.
All right, which one?
Mine real quick.
Sure.
Can I grab two of the Masters of the Universe too while you got
Yeah, absolutely. Which two Masters of the Universe you need?
this Spooch and this Spike.
I don't know them by name.
Yeah,
so
no,
there
that's
you
fine.
go.
I can grab them. Thank you.
I need to get someone a TIE fighter as well. Anything good, boss?
$20 on that.
How much?
20 on that. 20 on this. The condition.
Okay. All right.
Keep the shit.
No.
You don't have any other Captain Power stuff, do you?
I'm not taking a penny less.
No, it's fine.
Just the conditions.
No, I've been
I don't have it. I wish I had more.
yeah.
I don't.
I'm kind of slowly collecting Captain Power stuff. You find anything?
I like the plates.
Yeah.
It would be nice for an hour. 10 on rock.
Tomorrow.
Some guys on the coins.
15 a piece. That's all
15 a piece?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. 15.
That's what I'm saying.
Sneak.
That's the last week I took all.
Reach it.
I took 5 from last week.
Oh, really?
$20 on that. Mint. That's why I was trying to find it up here.
Oh, no. I know. I think I need him. I know I need him.
Oh, yeah, this is not.
This one's kind of cool because it's Fun School.
Right.
They're made in India, but they're like a shittier version.
5 for that guy.
Yeah. I had him a couple of times.
This
I put him
is
in the game.
tip of the iceberg.
What else are you bringing out?
I got Joe's from the 60s in the boxes, but those of them at home. They're 150, 250 a piece.
I heard you. What's the set going for then?
I can do 40 on that.
Yeah. Would you do 10 just with Mario?
No,
I just need that. That's the one I need. I got everything else over. Any other things?
Yeah, that could be.
Well, I'm just looking at these. I'm like, yeah, they're a little bit old, but they're still
Yeah,
working.
they're
Appreciate it. I don't know.
Do I need another ice cream soldier?
Who doesn't?
But he's bright orange and ridiculous.
Look what I just bought this. What are you talking to me about? And now I have 3 backpacks. This dude missing a piece.
He's missing
he's
his
missing
hand.
an arm too. He's missing
Yeah.
his chest.
Yeah.
Are they all-
Well, there's one chest piece in here.
Oh, okay.
So it's in there. Couple of wastes. Did you do 40 for all this?
I can do 50 with those two included.
50 with these?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I'll do that.
How you doing? Does he have his sword?
No, nothing with him. All by himself. Some of them came with shields too.
Really? What's he going for without his stuff?
$20. And the package, over 65, 70.
Yeah.
They were kind of cheap at the end of Toys R Us. Remember, I wish I bought one.
Yeah, me too, right?
I have some room on here, so if you're interested.
Yeah. Kind of. I'm a Zelda guy, but I'm just like, shoot, man. I just rather just
I
get
just
him.
bought them and the Salvation Army recently. I hadn't even purchased. So I
No, I
bring
hear
them with me today.
it's cool. Any couple of these, I guess.
show that there's nothing in this, but it's the music.
The music one, yeah, I got that one.
Transformers. Yeah, well, these are G2. They're Pretenders.
You don't want him?
I'm still kind of looking. I don't even see him sitting there.
Didn't think you want him.
Oh. I'll make a deal because I kind of want this guy. I think I have all his weapons at home. And what the hell is this thing?
Dude, that's face spin.
Yeah, right?
Any idea who that guy is?
No, I was
I was
just.
telling him till I could figure it out.
I'm not sure.
I bought him here last time I was here, and I still haven't figured it out.
What are you getting on Joe's?
10 for the bag.
And then what about the Transformers?
Well, piece by piece there, depending on what you were interested. The Transformer figures or the
The GoBot?
the GoBot. I'd like to get 5 each
Okay.
on those. I'd like to get 10 on these
Yeah.
Transformers. Pretty good.
Well, this
I
guy-
like the bundle for people. Do $2 on him.
Okay.
Most of my little guys are cheap.
What about the,
$3 each. I actually got a double of him.
yeah. Do you have any other Cops and Crooks guys?
Not with me. I got a pretty good collection at home. And bought a few here, and turned out I didn't have any of them. Just sticking in the collection. 5 on Harvest Moon.
Great. Harvest Moon.
I think
I think it might be like a $12.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
You got the DS.
I know, right? Man. Got the ultimate Michael Myers with the cloth clothing. I think he's $29.99. They got the 2-pack of the Gremlins. Obviously Friday the 13th, and the one that I was looking for is the Ultimate Sam Trick or Treat. Awesome figure, very glad to have it. Well, about to buy it anyway. Some aliens. And then just the usual suspects. Laurie Strode's back out. Seen her in a little bit. The Ultimate Michael Myers Halloween 2. If I can get my stuff out of the way. Cool figure. Alright, I got what I came for.
One of those?
No, I don't need another one of those.
He had 2 stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, one of them's complete.
Yeah.
The other one is gone.
Yeah.
That's cool. What is that?
What do you mean? What is that? What is that?
Oh, that. I thought you were pointing at that.
No, the Legend of Zelda book. I think it's really $45.
Oh, cool. What's the...
That's actually
Yeah. It's still factory too. I remember seeing those.
Is it okay if I look at the Zelda ride? I don't think I've ever seen this one before.
I have a YouTube channel that I do for hunting toys and video games and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Anything you'd like to post upon, let me know.
Yeah, will do. Thank you. These Indiana Jones over here, are they the one newer or are they?
I believe they're older.
They are?
Knowing Paul, he doesn't really get into the new stuff too much.
Yeah. Can you take a peek at one?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's some.
1982.
Yeah. Some of this one's busted. That's cool. 18. Prices. Can I take a look at your Joes?
Sure.
So you guys have a lot of them.
Oh, he's got so many more at the house. You saw this somewhere online using the baseball card boxes.
Yeah.
Stand them up, it looks better.
Yeah.
So naturally, I have to go empty some boxes for him. He probably has like 30,000 more at the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got a ton.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look at whatever Joes you got. Yeah. Oh no, I know. Yeah, it's just, it got too ridiculous. And then, like, I literally, like, woke up one day and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. And then I got into, originally I was starting to do toys. And then it got into video games and then just kind of, like, expanded from there.
I never thought I'd come to the day where I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to sell. Because I used to stop. I didn't enjoy it. The first weekend was so funny. I was nervous because I'm like, it's a big day. I'm going to do it. And then I sold like 20, 30 high-end cards. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even take it. Yeah. So I was kind of like, oh, all right.
Well,
Same.
We go to. That's pretty cool.
Right?
We did a toy show, and he made a boatload of money and stuff like that, but his table was still kind of full. And I'm like, all right.
And so I got, like, after that first day, I was like, you know what? I'll be able to do this because I replenish all the time.
Yeah.
You know, between trading and buying lots and stuff. So I was like, oh, I thought for sure. How you doing? Morning.
What's up, guys? Justin here. So I got a ton of stuff to show from the past couple weeks worth of toy hunting. I've done really well, and it's been crazy to show off. Tons and tons of stuff. Say hi, little bear. Tons and tons of stuff. I still got a bunch of stuff that I need to clear off the table and then reset it up so I can show you the rest of it. Mostly G.I. Joe stuff and some other odds and ends. So we're just going to dive right in and kind of blow through it. First off, this huge lot here is all like the X-Men figures, stuff like that. There's X-Men figures, there's Spawn figures, there's... I don't remember who that is. I think that's Evil Eddie or something like that. But anyway, some Transformers, these two vehicles, a bunch of G.I. Joe stuff. I got in a bin. I paid $25 for the bin. There's like 30-something figures here, not counting the G.I. Joe stuff that I got. So if I sell these at a show for like $1 or $2 a piece, I'll be good. But you got like the Deadpool figure. That's like a $10 figure. So not bad. Not bad at all. And don't mind me. I do have a cold. Today is the first day I've had a voice in like 3 days. Another cool pickup I got is this Captain Power piece. I'm debating on whether I want to sell it or not. It's factory sealed, which is awesome. It's in really nice shape, and I was kind of collecting Captain Power stuff, but I don't know if I'm just doing the figures, and that's it. I know there's not a ton of stuff, but I don't know how deep I want to get into the Captain Power vehicles and stuff. Cool piece. I paid about $20 for that. By the way, this stuff is going to be completely out of order. Just kind of go with me. I actually grabbed this guy last Sunday, paid $4 for him. This is the Black Series speeder bike and driver. Unfortunately, it's missing like his foot stand, but still, it's a nice piece for $4. I grabbed that, and I got him for $1 with the same transaction. Grabbed this guy, all these weapons. It's hard to see, but this is all like cops and crooks weapons and stuff. There's a crap ton there. There was a He-Man figure, which I sold to my friend. There was all kinds of stuff, and it's a great deal. Just killer. I think I paid like $18 for everything. So definitely nice lot to find. Found that at the flea market. I picked up a couple Mickey Mouse pieces, which were kind of cool. I honestly don't remember what I paid. I think I paid like $15 for all of them. So not anything crazy. I don't know if he works, but it's just kind of cool. They're older. There's a little Weeble. They don't go for much. I thought they went for more when I grabbed them, but it is what it is. It's Mickey Mouse stuff. Should still be easy to use, to move. All right, sorry guys, I had to fix something. But also, before I forget again, because I've forgotten every video because I don't really think about certain things ahead of time, and I'm sorry, but I wanted to give a shout out to a couple of viewers out there, Chris and his wife Jen. I met them a couple times over the summer. Really nice people. They love the show. I much appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And as always, if you ever see me in public, definitely stop and say hi. I always like meeting you guys, and Chris and his wife were really cool people. I was glad to have met them. Moving on, I got a bunch of mask figures. What is there, 5 there? I grabbed these at different places. I got, I think, 1 or 2 of them with a lot of the cop stuff. I got a couple of them off another buddy of mine. Didn't realize this guy was missing a hand till afterwards, but I got them for cheap, so it's all right. A couple Dino Riders figures. I don't come across these guys a ton. Not very expensive without any weapons or anything, but still cool to pick up. I got a Crystar figure, which is cool. I think this is one of the first ones I've come across. He's a little wonky, but still not a bad figure. He's about the size of a G.I. Joe. He'll be for sale or a trade. I'm trying to look into doing a show next month, so we'll see how that goes. James Bond Jr. figure. Jaws, I think. I don't really know his name. He was part of that lot with the cops crook stuff. So was this. This is one of the Transformers radios. I don't know if it works. It's missing the back. I'll eventually get to test it. I also grabbed a Reboot figure. I found Spider-Man. This is a corpse firefighter. It's just kind of cool to see a firefighter. And a Bruce Wayne Batman. It's still factory sealed. I don't know what vehicle this came with, but it's kind of cool to have it sealed. This little bird, no idea what he's from. If anybody knows what this bird is from, there's no markings on him, so I can't really tell. Anybody knows what he's from, let me know. Picked up a Cops and Crooks figures last Sunday, so I'm going to see if I have any of his weapons in the bag and complete him. I know he's supposed to have the dog, but I know I don't have the dog, so let's see if he's got anything else. A couple of Thundercats figures, Lino and Tigra. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'm not great with Thundercats. Wily Kit or Wily Cat? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys will tell me below if I'm wrong. Still cool to pick up. I don't see Thundercat stuff a ton, so definitely cool to pick up. I grabbed, at my buddy Eric's yard sale, I grabbed Deathlock with no Build-A-Figure piece, and I grabbed, what is his name? He's one of the Venoms. I can't remember at the moment, but he was just cool, so I picked him up, paid, I think, like $10 for the pair, something like that. Grabbed this guy last Sunday, Xenomorph, $5. How can you go wrong? Cool figure for sure. And moving on, move that out of the way. Grabbed the Planet X Batman, Catwoman, the Emperor, and these Transformers. I paid $12 for the 4 of them at the Seacon Flea Market a couple weeks ago. Cool pickups. Definitely be stuff that I'm going to hold on to the toy show, but if anybody's interested, let me know. I grabbed Ace Levy from my Starship Troopers collection. Paid $5 for him last Sunday. Really cool figure. Well, not the greatest figure, but you guys know I like my Starship Trooper stuff, and to have 3 out of like the 7 figures is really cool. Getting on to some retail stuff. Grabbed this guy at Walgreens. He's just a Benham figure, but you know how much I love my Voltron, so I had to pick him up. I grabbed another one of these guys. Why? I don't know. I got like 3 or 4 of them now, but I grabbed him. Really cheap Target. Pick up. Hi. Grabbed a Cade 6, cheap at Target. I paid like $8 for him. He was even less than the clearance said, which was cool. Got some Fallout trading cards. I grabbed one of these. I found that at Marshall's for $10. So that was a cool piece to find, because I know that they're still in stores for like 20. So I grabbed the Ultimate Sam from NECA, which is something I've been looking forward to for a long time. I did get him at Target. I think I paid like $20 for him, or $25 for him, something like that. Great figure. He's all cloth, and this is one of my favorite underrated horror movies. It's a like anthology movie. It's got a bunch of little stories that kind of come together. Grabbed these two today, actually. I found him at Walgreens. He's one I've been wanting for the collection. People were scalping him online for like $30 to $40. I got him for the retail price of like $21 with tax. I grabbed Mirage today from Target. They're on sale for $17.99, so I paid... I'm sorry. Sorry, little guy screaming. I got him at Target, $17.99. Check him out. I grabbed this a couple weeks ago. I was with Grant. I hear you, pal. Give me 2 minutes. I grabbed this while I was with Grant. They were scanning his knot as like in the system. They ended up giving it to me for $9.99 because there was a couple others on clearance. So that was really cool to find this version of Mysterio on clearance for $9.99. A couple of Godzilla little plastic figures. I got this guy for free, and I grabbed this guy, both from Hot Topic. His wings are there, Mothra and Godzilla. I grabbed them, and they come in a box that look like this, blind boxes. There's all different ones you can get. Really cool figures. Nice little set. They're like $10 a piece though, so. But it was cool that the guy had opened one, and he paid for it, and he's like, here, you can just have this if you want it. So it was really cool. A couple other cool things that's sitting on the table now. Then I'm going to clear it off. Found this at Savers. Really cool piece for sure. I paid. Did I take the tag off of it? Yeah, I paid like $6 for it. Definitely a cool piece because recently I think I paid $10 for 2 of them that are in here. It's going to go with my Godzilla collection. As you guys know, I got my Godzilla collection. Really cool piece I found over my vacation is the Revolution Hasbro set. I got it for $55 at Savers, so it's still like a quarter of what it goes for. The box is kind of beat up, unfortunately, but it's still factory sealed. Excuse me, I haven't decided yet if I'm keeping it or not. Really cool piece. If you guys don't know what it looks like, let's see if I can. Let's do this real quick. Real cool piece. So it's like kind of like a mashup of a bunch of the different Hasbro stuff. I know some of these figures can go for $bucks loose, but this is factory sealed, and I kind of like the whole concept of it. It's got 2 of my favorites, G.I. Joe and Visionaries, even though I already have that one. But still a cool set for sure. And the last that's sitting on the table right now is the GB35 Voltron. This is the Poppy one with the box. The box is beat up, but that's fine with me. I got this from the awesome guys, Travis and Kevin over at Brunel Auctions. They had a huge auction, a toy auction a couple weeks ago on my vacation, and I grabbed this after the fact. They've been having it sitting up on the shelf for a long time. He is in here. He's missing his sword, though, unfortunately. But that's fine. The foam's in here and the figure's in here. I paid $50 cash to them for this guy, and it's definitely worth much more, but this is staying in my collection. Really cool piece. Excuse me. I don't know if any of you guys know sports cards, but I paid $5 for a bin of sports cards and found this in it. It is a Tom Brady rookie card. These go anywhere from about $200 to $300, and I paid basically like 11 cents for it. Probably even less than that with the amount of cards that are in the bin. But still, cool piece for sure. It's going to be flipped, so if anybody's interested in a Tom Brady rookie card, let me know. And I'll see you guys back in a second. All right, continuing on, all this cool stuff here. So I'll just blow through the G.I. Joe stuff first because there's a ton of it. I grabbed those 2 vehicles, and that vehicle came in that huge lot with all the in that came in the lot with X-Men figures that I paid like 20 bucks for. So like I said, awesome deal. This thing's only missing one missile, which is awesome. Grabbed these guys recently. I grabbed this along with these two jets. This one's missing a lot, unfortunately. This guy's basically just missing the missiles. He's got his pilot. Really cool pieces for sure. I paid $4 for both of those, and I paid $10 for the Star Brigade off a buddy of mine. Really cool to have those in the collection. I grabbed this guy recently, paid 10 bucks for him. Grabbed the International Budo. Grabbed this one from a new store over at the Cumberland Flea Market called Attic Toys and Collectibles, run by a guy named Paul. Paul's a nice guy. They're setting up. They'll be like 2 weeks in as of last Sunday, so definitely check them out if you're ever in the area. I think I grabbed one other figure from... did I grab one other figure from him? I can't remember. Anyway, moving on. I grabbed these 4 bats off a guy. The 4 bats, one of the Ice Cream Soldier and one of these guys, I paid 40 bucks or 50 bucks for the lot. Unfortunately, me not paying attention, I'm an idiot. My own fault. I didn't realize these were repo weapons. So that part stinks for sure, because I don't do repro stuff. I probably wouldn't have picked them up. At least with the repro stuff, I should still be able to sell them. I'll let people know, because I don't do repro stuff in my collection, so it's gonna be moved. Kind of mad at myself for not realizing it was repro stuff. Bad on me. I should have been paying better attention when I grabbed them. Grabbed the stupid Cobra Commander because I needed his weapons mainly. Grabbed T-Bang for 5 bucks. The T-Bang, and I'll kind of explain that in a minute. But I grabbed the T-Bang. He was 5 bucks. I grabbed Back Blast. He was 10 bucks. And I grabbed him. He was 25, as it shows in the bag. Those guys were half price because they were part of the time capsule birthday sale where everything in the store is pretty much 50% off. I got a bunch of other stuff I'll show you in a minute. A bunch of other G.I. Joes. I paid a couple bucks for him. I don't remember where I got these guys all. He's newer, but he was cool to pick up. I got him in a bag with him and one other guy, but he was broken. Just today when I picked up some other stuff, I got basically this lot here. He's still factory sealed, which is cool, and grabbed him. I grabbed them all for 20 bucks, which was a nice deal. A couple more guys for the collection. He's missing a few things. He's complete. He's complete. I grabbed him for 5 bucks, 8 bucks, whatever. Not a bad figure. I needed him for the collection, so I grabbed him. I grabbed the Doom Eternal figure. Not Doom Eternal, but Doom figure. Awesome figure. Made by McFarlane Toys. If you come across it, definitely pick it up. I grabbed a bunch of Battle Beasts that I needed. A couple of them don't have rubs, but I'm alright with that. I'm not going to cry about it. Eventually I'll upgrade them, but I got a bunch of Battle Beasts for the collection. Very happy. I paid 5 bucks a piece for most of them, to be honest with you, so why not? Move these guys out of the way. And move him. And some dropping stuff. Cool. So, at the 50% off sale, aside from those 2 G.I. Joes, I grabbed the Star Brigade. It is factory sealed. I paid half of that. I grabbed these 3 Karate Kid figures. They're all factory sealed. This one's in the worst shape. Unfortunately, it's like ripped. These 2 are unpunched, which is really cool. They are definitely for sale. Be at the toy show. This guy was factory sealed. I think I paid... Hold on, I got a price on the back. I paid 35 bucks for that. Factory sealed Wheeled Warriors. They go for about 70 complete, not factory sealed without the box. So that was a good deal for sure. Grab this guy for 5 bucks just because Resistance, great game. If you've never played it, definitely play it. This guy's factory sealed, and the innards of this are factory sealed. I paid short money, 15 bucks for that one, and I think, yeah, 12 for this one. So definitely cool deals all around. And then, kind of last but not least, really cool find that I had at the start of my vacation were these guys here. So you're like, wow, there's just a couple of G.I. Joes. Well, I grabbed all these in one bag at Savers for $1.99. Now, the thing I didn't realize at first, this is the guy who caught my eye, to tell you the truth. This is a Argentinian, did I say that right? Is it Argentinian? I'm going to totally hack myself for this one. These are basically not from the U.S. G.I. Joes. They're a different version. They're from outside the U.S. So these were all in one bag, and he was really cool because he had his helmet, and the thing that made him for sure is, it's not going to focus, but as I'm showing his butt, it should say made in Hong Kong, aside from the 87 Hasbro, and it doesn't. There's slight differences on them. These guys, unfortunately, have broken thumbs. Still a nice piece. He had his backpack, no gun. Really cool figures for sure. I was very glad to find them. They're staying in the collection because that's something you come across every day. I'm not sure what he's from, but his armor is die-cast metal, as well as his feet. So that's kind of a cool figure. I haven't done a lot of research on it. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger from Commando, and this is Dracula. This is a Glasslight figure. If you guys know anything about Glasslight, they're, again, from outside the U.S. There's no markings on them, but everything I've looked up, he should be an easy $50 figure. So that bag in total, if I sold everything, is probably like $200. I paid $1.99 for. So always keep in mind the stuff is out there. But that's it, guys. I got somewhere I got to be in less than 10 minutes. So definitely a lot of cool stuff for sure. If there's anything you see here, definitely let me know. I'm keeping a few of the G.I. Joes for my collection, and a lot of it's just kind of recouping my stock for when I do toy shows. I got a ton of stuff. I got a couple shelves I'm putting up to kind of straighten everything out back here, which is going to be great. Lots of good stuff. Lots and lots of good stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. I got to get out of here. Definitely like, subscribe, comment, share. Check me out on Instagram and Facebook. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.